fairground attraction that consists of a light railway track which has many tight turns and steep slopes on which people ride in small, fast open carriages. I can name like multiple exceptions not following that rule. An exciting entertainment in an amusement park, like fast train that goes up and down very steep slopes and around very sudden bends. Come on guys, this is just ridiculous. Every single site that I try to find a definition of a roller coaster, it just completely sucks. Like, why is there no good definition of a roller coaster that gets every credit horse satisfied? Also, if it's not got steep inclines, like, what do they even mean with steep inclines? Like, you've got wacky worms that got inclines of like a few degrees. Also, this was the world's first roller coaster with people just sliding down an ice cover. This even is a roller coaster. It's a freaking dragon gliding along a track that's not even got a descent of like 2 meters. It's ridiculous, but the entire point of this just says basically everything is a roller coaster as long as you say it is, which is totally ridiculous. Like, this is a roller coaster, man, just nobody's able to ride it, but I mean, it's a roller coaster because like you can have a minecart going down this Minecraft track and it goes up and down. Yeah, so it's a roller coaster. I really just can't get my mind to how ridiculous it is to just simply classify a roller coaster. Like, it's not that difficult. So, without further ado, I'll do that in this video, giving all of you guys a clear definition of what a roller coaster is. So, as most of you know, there is a lot of people that actually count how many roller coasters they've been on. If you don't know, the term for this is coaster credits. But there's always coasters that are being defined as coasters by some and some that are not defined. So everyone gets mad at each other for counting certain coasters as credits. Now, personally, I really don't see the point why you can't be like, yeah, well, I think it's a coaster, so that's fine. But I've noticed that there's not really any clear definition of what a roller coaster is. What I try to do is to come up with a definition that basically includes all the coasters I personally would say are roller coasters, and that probably most of the coaster community would say is a roller coaster. Now, with that out of the way, I looked up all of the coasters and tried to find a main point that distinctively defines a roller coaster. You mustn't be able to call a slide a roller coaster. Many people would say you need a track to make it a roller coaster, so a train moving along a track, which is a pretty good assumption. But that would still not exclude, I'll probably just put up a picture right now of a random kitty thing. I don't even know what they're called, but you can count those as credits if you follow this definition. The most important part I found was that every single coaster has a built-in mechanism to gain momentum or speed. So this is either a launch powered coaster, a lift hill, whatever it is. This definition includes pretty much all of the coasters I personally would say are coasters. Okay, right. So, what I want to do now is actually test the actual definition I made up, because I want to see if, let's just put my definition to the test and see if it actually works. So, is this a coaster? I would classify it as a coaster. Is it a coaster according to my theory? It's a track, there's a train, and it's got a mechanism to put it upwards. Yeah, great job. Okay, that was the first refresh. Yep, that's a roller coaster. Yep, that's also a roller coaster. Okay, let's just get something harder. So let's get an alpine coaster, right? So you got this thing. Luckily I can type. You got this thing, right? Yeah. So this is a roller coaster. Well, it totally depends. So when you see this one, this has got a lift hill upwards, so that classifies as a roller coaster. As besides, it's just a train moving along a track. Then next one we've got like alpine coasters. They've got like a legit track. That's the point mostly, and also they got a lift hill. And if they don't, it's just retarded because that's not how it works. Down rail. Okay, let's see. So this has got a lift hill, which is great, and so it's automatically like it's got a built-in mechanism to go upwards, right? But it's got a train, it's got a track. Would I classify this as a roller coaster? I actually wouldn't, and the fact that this isn't classified as a roller coaster is because this isn't a real track. Like it's just fucking. It's just really ground. Like you can count this as a track in that. Anyway, so that wouldn't count as a coaster. For example, this one, it's got a built-in mechanism to go upwards, I believe, because it's a water roller coaster for some reason. But I wouldn't count it as a credit because it's not a real track. Like tracks should have wheels going around it, and otherwise, if you've seen my future of roller coasters video, you know that maglev would actually count as a coaster for some totally else reasons. Anyhow, let's move on to the next one. So now we've got disco. So right, these things, they're another story because they're actually a track, right? And it's got like some train, though really different from anything else. But would I classify this as a roller coaster? Yes, I would. Would I classify it according to the definition I made up? Yes, it would actually. Would I count it as a credit? I mean, you can basically count whatever the f you want, but if you follow my definition, this wouldn't count as a credit. It's a track, it's a coaster moving along it, and it's got a built-in mechanism to get speed. That's just great. Oh, yeah. Okay, next one. This is a roller coaster. It's a train. There isn't really a track, so nope, that's not a roller coaster. Train, track, mechanism, it's a boomerang, I believe. So yep, that's the roller coaster. Then let's move on to another hard one. So we've got the Intamin Drop Towers. This is a roller coaster. It's a train. It's not a track, so it's not a roller coaster. That's just great. Then we've got the first gen Drop Towers. It's a train. It's a track, and it's got a mechanism to get it upwards. So that's a roller coaster. Wow, hooray! Next, what else have we got? Let's see. Okay, this next one is going to be really, really hard. So let's see. It's got a train, right? Yeah. Has it got a track? Yeah, that's a track. It doesn't really look real though. That's no, I'm not sure. Okay, let's just look at another picture. Yeah, it's got a train, right? Yeah, so this does really look like a track, but does it have an inbuilt? Oh yes, it has a lift hill. Wow, that's great. It gets pulled over by the plane actually, if you didn't know that. So yeah, Fury 325 gets pulled upwards by a plane, and yeah, it's classified as a roller coaster. So wow, alright, that's great. So yeah, you can count Fury as a credit. Next one, Minecraft roller coaster. Okay, wait. So this one, yeah, it has got track, right? If you put a minecart on it, it's got a train. it's got a built-in mechanism because it's got like the accelerated train, elevated minecart track. I haven't played Minecraft in forever, so I wouldn't know. But whatever. Yeah. So this is a roller coaster. You can count it as a credit. There's no way to physically ride the damn thing though. So yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, let's get this one. It's different. So it's got a track, right? Yeah. So it's got a train. It's an inbuilt mechanism. Well, if you count the kid, I suppose it could be a roller coaster. Yeah, but I mean, I could see people that would count it as a roller coaster. Cause like it clearly says roller coaster right in the front. So I mean, yeah, but does it count as a coaster according to my definition? No, not really. No, it's not an inbuilt mechanism. So right, okay, yeah. So that's probably what I'm going to stick on for. Yep. So that's great. Nice bar count. That's not a roller coaster because there's no track. But honestly, just count whatever you want. Nobody's gonna care after all. But yeah, I hope you actually saw that it's just no use actually being mad and just worrying overall so much about what isn't and what is a roller coaster. It just really doesn't matter. Just ride coasters because you love them. Don't just worry about these kind of things too much. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. I actually tried to be funny in this video. Hope that came across well because I'm not really too funny, at least I don't think. But yeah, if you like this kind of video and you want to see more of these, like kind of dissing the coaster community, which is really funny, then just leave a reaction down below. Also like the video so more people can actually watch it. Share it with your coaster nerds so they can also see my enlightenment to the world. Yeah, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys on another video. Actually, I just stole that from Tanner Brongard. If you don't know him, he's a really good YouTuber. I really enjoy his latest videos. But anyway, it's not my fault, it's just Tiny Fractions.